don't see me in the hood, it's cause I'm doing this, man. Niggas, I'm still grinding, yeah. I'm still hearing those sirens. I'm still getting chased by those lights. Only the light slime in my mic.
All of that. We are pursuing all of that and all evidence that we are pursuing to lock in this hour. Soon, in a moment, Mr. Polight is going to go into this police station and he is going to fill out a complaint. Not that we have so much confidence in the complaint process, but we want to let the other citizens know that when you have these encounters with the police, follow through. It's not enough to just get mad for a moment and then the next day you all right.
That's right.
You have to follow through because that complaint is building a certain record. And that record we want to have access to in discovery when we file this lawsuit. We want access to that record because many times you will find the contradictions and the lies that you want to find out. All right? Let me introduce to you someone. He's a community supporter of Mr. Polight, and he is an organizer here in this city. And I wanted to introduce to you Brother Ali. He's a leader of the new Black Panther Party in this area. He wants to make a statement.
Thank you so much, family. My name is Ali. I'm the Western Regional Rep of the new Black Panther Party for Self-Defense. I want to speak on behalf of the party, people of Los Angeles, that we support Dr. Malik Zulu Shabazz 1,000%. Supporting Brother Polight here. And once again, brother, this is nothing new. This goes on all the time. But this time, as brother says, we have backup. We're coming, and we're going to fight this 100% to all citizens. The new Black Panther Party is here, and like I said before, we are in 100% support of brother and Dr. Shabazz. Thank you so much.
All right. We thank him and the new Black Panther Party under the leadership of Chairman Hashim and Zinga. Thank you so much. All right. That is what happened. That is what we are dealing with here. And these are the steps that we're going to take. My email is for everybody who wants to email me and to track this case and to track this litigation. My email is attorney.shabazz@yahoo.com. You can even text my cell phone at 202-369-9986, 202-369-9986. And our website is blfjustice.org, Black Lawyers for Justice, blfjustice.org. We've just opened up a satellite office here on Western Avenue, and we want to let you know there's some new fighters in town.
That's right.
To help give y'all some relief from the suffering you've been going on. There's some new men, some new attorneys, some new teachers, and some new fighters in town to help give you some backup and some relief so that we can take the struggle to another level. I know it's frustrating. I'm in these courts all over America. I'm in these court systems in Oklahoma, in Missouri, in Maryland, all over America. And I've been involved in these struggles from the ground streets of Ferguson, South Carolina, elsewhere. I know what you all are suffering because it's the same suffering that we are suffering all over the country. And we want to let our brothers and sisters in Los Angeles, California know that there's new attorneys and fighters here that are here to back you up. And we are not afraid of the Los Angeles Police Department. We have no fear of them at all. We are not afraid of them. And I want to say this. You better be careful about putting your hands on the black woman.
That's right.
You hear what I'm saying?
That's right. Speaking. That's right.
Be careful about the way you come out here. I'm talking to all these officers. You better be careful. I'm warning these officers. You better be extremely careful about putting your hands on the black woman in that way because there will be consequences. All right? There will be consequences. And those consequences can come at any time. Now I want to say that you have to do what you have to do now, sir. Yes, sir. A closing statement from, again, Mr. Michael Noack.
Can we have a few questions?
Oh, there's a few? Oh, sure. Come on.
Okay. Are they saying that they were arresting him or charging anyone for pimping?
No. No one was charged. No one was arrested. It was only an unsubstantiated rumor. And from us, it appears to be merely speculation or racial profiling.
Question.
Just
Question.
Yes, sir.
Going back to the contradictions, the officers trying to call him a pimp and whatnot, don't you think I find it ironic at the same time they're calling him the smart guy?
Yes, they also referred to me as a smart guy. This is actually the second day in a row I was physically assaulted by police. It's just this one I actually had witnesses and I also have video to confirm it. So that's why we're pursuing this one even more so. But this was day 2 of me being called an intelligent guy or a smart guy, just moments from coming out of a car. So yeah, I don't think it's a coincidence. I feel I'm targeted for more reasons than the norm.
That's right.
And that needs to be addressed as well. Any other questions?
Were there any further encounters with the police?
Since then, no. I have no further encounters with the police since then. That night they told us don't talk. Every time we asked what was this for, they said shut up. They asked me where I was from. I said from Brooklyn, New York. They said, well, we're not NYPD. Welcome to LAPD. This is how we do things. All right, so we was told be quiet. And then we was told later on in the latter stages, if we behave, they won't write us a ticket and they'll just let us go. As weird and as ironic as it sounds, this whole event happened about 3 minutes from the time I stepped out the truck. It's nothing missing. There's no extra accounts of us doing anything that comes off remotely suspicious at all. I left the car, I went into the Western Union. They pulled out their guns, told her to come out. I thought it was a different female in danger, only to come find out it was someone that I was driving with.
This is what we know. This is everything. We come here to give you all of what we know up to this point. At this point, Mr. Polight is going to go fill out his complaint. I'm gonna let him go and those that support him to go into the station to fill out the complaint. I will not be going because I would do my talking in that federal courthouse in Los Angeles. But I want him to go fill out his complaint. And I want the community that is here to support him to go in there and stand with him.
And I want to say this in closing. For the community, when it's time to fill out complaints, we should always come as a community. The LAPD deals with a great deal of intimidation.
Jeez.
In fact, many people were afraid to show up today in fear that the LAPD would behave like the gang that they are, behave like the terrorists that they have become. So a lot of us are in fear. Many people ask, what am I complaining about? They don't see no abrasions or breakage of skin on me. Though I have injuries, per the x-rays, serious injuries, as it hurts for me to stand here today. But I have to come out. We live in 2016 was a hell of a drug for black people. We gotta go into 2017 with a better scope and a better vision. What I mean by that is, don't think you have to nearly die or be dead for us to have to mobilize the people or respond.
Right.
When black people ask me, what are you complaining about? We don't see no breakage of skin. That means we've been desensitized to the whole terrorist threat of police enforcement or law enforcement throughout the country. 2017, we gotta go in with the right mentality. If they so much as breathe on you the wrong way, they don't have the right to invade your sacred space. They don't have the right to invade you or have a bodily trespass. Understand, anything that they do to you from this point forward, you have to communicate, and we cannot treat any act of police brutality as a separate event or isolated circumstance from the collective. Your police brutality is my police brutality. My police brutality is your police brutality.
Yes, sir.
And when they touch that black woman, I like to reiterate again, there's no more of a demeaning feeling when you are a black man and you have to watch the black woman that you are with be physically abused. And you have to question yourself, do I give up my life today? Will it be in vain? You have to question yourself. Is this what I need to do right now? With a gun to my head, the only thing I could think about was the black woman that I was with.
That's right.
With a gun to my head. So I'm telling you here, Los Angeles, California is not alive. It's a corporation. It's an entity, and the officers are behaving as agents of the same. All this merely means is that they have a unwritten insurance behind those badges. They're monetizing our oppression. They're making money off of our oppression. So there's an unwritten insurance claim behind every badge. which means there's statutes that correspond with the policies they're supposed to enforce. And each policy corresponds with a claim that is not supposed to supersede Article 6, the Supremacy Clause. All that merely means is that no one has commissioned the police, who are agents or state actors, to invade your sacred space or do you bodily harm through body trespass. You have the right. No one is giving them the right to undermine your unalienable rights. And by unalienable, we mean rights bestowed upon you through the universe, rights bestowed upon you by way of your creator. No one can undermine or circumvent the rights you have towards existence, or as far as existence is concerned. We have to.
You don't see me in the hood, it's cause I'm doing this, man. Niggas, I'm still grinding. Yeah, I'm still hearing those sirens. I'm still getting chased by those lights. Only the lights lime.